Hi guys, welcome back to Best Vicky Ever, and welcome if you're new here. So in today's video, what I'm going to talk about is more light-hearted Netflix shows. So it's a continuation of my light-hearted Netflix shows that I did in another video. Make sure you check that out. That link will be in the description box because people really did enjoy the last video I did, so I thought let me do like a continuation. I think I'll do like more of like these kind of videos because I do like them, and like I'm like a connoisseur when it comes to like shows, like Netflix shows, so I thought, you know what, let's just do this. But yeah, I'll talk about more like hearted Netflix shows in today's video. Make sure you have subscribed to my channel if you've not subscribed already. Also add my socials, which will appear on the screen right now. And let's get into today's video. The first show I'm going to talk about is called Schitt's Creek. I know I didn't swear, it's actually called Schitt's Creek, SCHITTS. This show I recently watched and I thought it was great. It's about a rich family and they basically go bankrupt and lose everything, and they have to move to a new town, and the town is definitely like a downgrade to how they used to live. They now live in a motel when they used to like live in a huge house, or they like even like traveled, lived in different like countries and stuff, but now they're like stuck in this motel in this town that they don't like. And it's just like really funny to like see that. Like I think you have to stick with it as well, because I did try to watch it like ages ago, but then I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. But it's definitely one of those, just stick with it, because it's like it takes you on you go on like on a journey with all the characters. And it's just so funny because like the family, there's like a mom, dad, brother and sister, and it's like all of them are so pretentious. So it's just funny seeing the clash of like personalities when they're inside the town, because it's like the townspeople are very like down to earth and so like they're coming from a whole new perspective, just the way they act. It's just so funny to see, and there's like 6 seasons, so it's like you really get to like know the characters, you like go on a journey with them, and yeah, it's just great binge-worthy content. So the next show I'm going to talk about is Atypical. It's so wholesome. It's about this guy who's on the autism spectrum, and like he's named Sam, and we go on a journey with him, just seeing how he like navigates through life. And it's very eye-opening, because before it's like I didn't really know anybody who had autism. I didn't really understand like just in terms of like the way their mind works, what they have to like go through. It's like in this story we kind of like see him trying to like gain independence, like he's in high school, and I think at some point he like wants to go to college and stuff, and trying to see like how he's going to be able to navigate like all of that with his autism. And honestly I just think it's just the way their mind works. I'm just so absolutely fascinated. Like I love people like that when they just think like it's literally just thinking differently, I think. So I love like seeing that and seeing how that plays out. Yeah, so it's just a great wholesome show, and I feel like you just learn about like people who are on the autism spectrum, and yeah, it's just from a whole different perspective. And I think it's a show that I'm so glad they put on Netflix, because it's like it's so different, and I love that. So the next show I'm going to talk about is Big Bang Theory, and oh my gosh, this was my show I used to watch back in the day. Yeah, it's a show that I think it started like ages ago, but if you've never watched it, please watch it. It used to be like my favorite show. If you knew me in secondary school, I banged that out, oh my god. But yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. Like the characters, especially Sheldon Sheldon Cooper, that's all I'm gonna say. He's just ridiculous. He's actually just ridiculous in general, just so he acts. He's so like you just need to watch it. I don't even know how to explain him. He's just such a funny character. He's like a scientist, and he has like scientist friends, Leonard, Raj, and Howard, and like Sheldon and Leonard live together, and then there's like this girl who lives across who becomes like their friend. And I'm not gonna give away too much, but there's like so many seasons, and I think it's a great show. It's like so easy to watch. If you've never watched it before, give it a chance. The next show I'm going to talk about is called Impractical Jokers, and that's another show I used to watch back in the day, but it's like a timeless one as well. You can never watch it now. It's just it's hilarious. It's about a group of friends. They're guys. They just do like outrageous things in public. So like they pretty much like one of them would go out like in public and then have like an earpiece, and the rest of them would like tell them like what to say to people in the public, and they have to do it. And if they don't do it, then their score will keep going down, and if whoever gets like the lowest score has to do like this like outrageous forfeit. But it's like one of those, it's like reality TV kind of thing, so it's like it's not like a show like it's not fictional, it's like them actually doing stuff. But no, if you just want to laugh, like if you just actually want a genuine laugh, watch them, because they are just outrageous. It's outrageous scenes with them and they don't care, they just do whatever. I'm just like, it's so funny, it's hysterical. So definitely check that one out too. So the next show is called New Girl, also another throwback. There's like so many seasons to it as well, like Big Bang Theory. So it's about this girl, she's very quirky, very weird, but it's like, no, it's very funny. And she like moves into an apartment with like these guys, and like they're also like very quirky and weird. It's just like, it's so funny because you also go on a journey with them and stuff. I don't want to give away too much because it's one of them shows you need to watch, because it's like every episode is quite different, so it's like hard to give you like a whole plot of what it is about, but there is like different storylines that goes on. But New Girl is hilarious. Like it's very like, it's, if you like weird kind of like quirky humor, it's definitely for you. Yeah, everyone is just a character, that's what I have to say. The last show I'm going to talk about is called Once Upon a Time, and guys, please watch this show, because this show, yeah, was like one of my favorite shows of all time. It actually was probably my favorite show at a time, because it was just that good. It starts off with this like lady who gets reunited with her son, and he ends up taking her back to the town that he lives in. The thing about that town is that like everyone basically is a fairy tale character, and as the should I give it away? Actually, to be honest, I need to give this away. It's not a spoiler, but it's like, you even probably know like season 1, yeah, like early on season 1 you'll know. So pretty much she also is even a fairy tale character. I'm not going to give too much away, but definitely watch it. But it's really good because it's like, especially if you love like fairy tale characters, or not even love them, or if you know about them, and if you know like, I don't know, Snow White, you know, Cinderella, Rapunzel, Red Riding Hood, like all the like things you probably like knew about in your childhood. Like it's basically like the storylines within the show. Like different characters, you like learn who they are, and pretty much in the town like nobody knows they're a fairy tale character, because like there was like a curse that was put on them by like the evil queen in Snow White, and she made everyone like lose their memories, but they're actually like fairy tale characters, but they're in the real world now and they don't know who they are. So it's like that storyline is very like important, because it's like they're all living like lives that they're not supposed to be living basically, and like only like the small boy basically believes that they're all fairy tale characters, and like the accent is amazing, so definitely check it out. And the thing about this show is not even cliche. With this, it's like there's so much they could have done and they did it. Like there's, especially with like something like fairy tale characters, like there's so many fairy tale characters out there that there's so much they could do, and they did that. So I would say definitely watch it. The huge disclaimer, last season isn't, I wish they kind of just left it the season before the last season, but overall it's a great show, and it was literally one of my favorite shows of all time at a time, so definitely watch it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Also comment down below, give me like some Netflix ideas in terms of like what kind of shows you want me to suggest, and they might not even be Netflix shows, they could just be like general shows that you don't actually need to have Netflix to watch as well. It could just be like comedy shows, like my favorite comedy shows, or like my favorite action shows. Like it doesn't have to be Netflix related, but for now, yeah, I might just keep it with Netflix, but I'll think about venturing out. Just let me know what you guys are thinking, so I kind of know what kind of videos to make going forward. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.